Hi everyone, Mike McCarthy here reporting live from Las Vegas at the event of the decade, CEREC 27 and a half. We're calling this our editorial review as we have key opinion leading dentists on our dais, executive marketing people from Sirona representing CEREC, and we're going to give the editors of publications, blogs, online websites the opportunity to interact with the people who put this incredible event together. And I am honored to start this evening's live broadcast with the famous Dr. Joe Blaes, editor of Dental Economics. Joe, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Mike. It's really great to be here this evening. And I'll start this right off since we don't have a whole lot of time. I'm going to start with Roddy. Roddy, you know, I've walked around the exhibit floor today, and there are just a ton of exhibitors here that probably would not even be here had it not been for CEREC. How does that make you feel?
Oh, that makes me feel pretty good, Joe. I mean, we're obviously trying to build an ecosystem around digital dentistry. And to some degree, we've had some success with that. When we did CEREC 25, a number of exhibitors said to us, this was our most successful trade show of the year, more successful even than Chicago. And we realized, oh wow, maybe we've got something on our hands here. And as you see from the turnout here, the doctors have come in full force, and they're in the right frame of mind. They're dentists who are typically highly profitable. They are eager to learn. Most have the profile of willing to take clinical risks and change their behavior.
Oh, absolutely.
And they understand technology and that you need to invest in order to grow. And that combination of mentalities, if you will, really creates for a great environment for trade show exhibitors. So we're delighted they're here. We couldn't do it without all of those sponsors, and it looks like from everything I can see on the trade show here that things are going very well indeed.
Everybody seems to be really busy today, very, very much so.
That's great.
And
really
the power in that room this morning when you made your announcements and the launch was just fantastic. It's just really great. Tell me about your practice a little bit and how you profited from being a CEREC user.
CEREC really has changed the way that I practice dentistry. I've been in CEREC for about 7.5 years, and having the one visit has been a very powerful way that I can internally market to my patients. They really appreciate and love the convenience, from the soccer mom to the busy Wall Street executive. People's time is more valuable than money most of the time. So if you're able to save them that drive through the city to get to your office, to sit, to get numbed up again, they just love the one visit dentistry, and it's, as I said, changed the way I practice dentistry. I can be more conservative, I can do more aesthetic restorations. And Todd, you want to take it?
Well, I agree with everything you said, and the power of one visit dentistry can't be denied with all those reasons, but I want to be a little more selfish and think about what it does for me.
Absolutely, I'd like to hear about that.
And this new Omnicam that Sirona's put out, the ease of use is unparalleled. I mean, the fact that you can't take a bad image with it, anybody's instantly able to use it. So there is no learning curve with it. It's literally like painting over the teeth, and you can see everything from gum tissue to dentin, enamel, amalgam, gingivitis. I mean, anything, and you can't mess it up. That's what's been so great using the Omnicam. So the combination of the one visit dentistry, including a higher degree of ease of use, makes me want to use it even more.
I guess what blew me away was being able to see the tooth and the tissue in living color.
Yeah.
I mean, that was unreal. There was no question about where your margin was.
That's right.
Dr. Blaes, as the author of Pearls for Practice, one of the most read columns in all of dentistry, take yourself back 10 years ago. Did you think technology would advance this quickly in dentistry, and does it make it easier or harder for you as an editor and writer?
No, Mike, I really think it's made it easier for me. I was lucky a few months ago to speak at a 3D Summit, and I mean, the 3D Summit just blew me away. What they were doing with the integration of CEREC with Galileo, it's amazing. And it's made dentistry, as you said, so much simpler.
Right.
Faster, better, easier. Really.
I'd like to ask this to the whole panel, and Dr. Blaes, if you get, I know how many thousands of emails and questions you get, what would you tell the general dentist out there who wants to get in to the technology, but it may seem ominous and too much? What's the best advice you could give them for taking the dive?
Well, as of yesterday, as opposed to today, the ominous journey was much more difficult to understand. The powdering and the way the still image capture of prior CEREC versions, although very good, that's one thing that people can't get through their brain that isn't that difficult, but it's one more thing to learn. If a dentist has ever used an intraoral camera, or I'll make it even easier, has ever used a handpiece, they can use the Omnicam. It's literally that easy. So that's a huge hurdle that is no longer there.
Okay.
If they get a demo of it, they're going to be sold for sure. It's truly that powerful.
As a neophyte, I was able to pick up the Omnicam and scan. So that's got to tell you something.
Fantastic.
That's a good testimony, Joe. We're going to use that one. Thank you.
Dr. Blaes, do you see that a lot? Do you get inquiries, and you're on the road speaking, you're on globally. What is the dentist's role nowadays in accepting new technologies and incorporating it?
Well, every dentist has to, decide that on his own or her own. But, my feeling is that you have to have your own vision. You have to have your practice in line. You have to have the right people on the bus. And when all those things are coming together, technology is no problem at all. Technology is more money for you.
There you go.
I mean, you heard Todd say that.
Yeah. Too true. I can't deny what you just said.
Well, good. We've got a lineup like you wouldn't believe, ready here for the live webcast. Dr. Blaes, I can't thank you enough for freeing up some of your time to be with us on the dais. Any last closing comments or anything you'd tell the viewers out there about what an experience this event is?
Oh, this event has been a game changer, no doubt about it.
Perfect words. Here we are, game changing live from CEREC 27 and a half here in Las Vegas.